Sully, Miracle on the Hudson, released in 2016, is a biographical drama that tells the remarkable true story of Captain Chesley Sully Sullenberger and the emergency landing of U.S. Airways Flight 1549 on the Hudson River in January 2009. The film, directed by Clint Eastwood, chronicles not only the harrowing events of that day, but also the intense scrutiny and investigation that followed. The story begins with Captain Sully and his co-pilot, First Officer Jeff Skiles, taking off from LaGuardia Airport in New York City on what seems to be a routine flight to Charlotte, North Carolina. Shortly after takeoff, the plane strikes a flock of geese, causing both engines to fail. With no engine power and rapidly losing altitude, Sully quickly realizes that returning to LaGuardia or diverting to another nearby airport is impossible. In a split-second decision, he decides to attempt an emergency water landing on the Hudson River. The film captures the tense moments in the cockpit as Sully and Skiles work together to execute the landing. Despite the extraordinary circumstances, Sully remains calm and focused, skillfully guiding the plane to a safe landing on the frigid waters of the Hudson. However, the story doesn't end with the successful landing. The film delves into the aftermath, where Sully faces an intense investigation by the National Transportation Safety Board. The investigators, portrayed as initially skeptical of Sully's actions, question whether he could have safely returned to an airport rather than landing in the river. As the investigation unfolds, Sully is plagued by self-doubt and nightmares about what could have happened if things had gone differently. He struggles with the weight of the responsibility he carries, knowing that his decisions saved lives, but also fearing that the investigation could ruin his career and reputation. The climax of the film occurs during a hearing with the NTSB, where the results of the simulations are presented. Initially, the simulations suggest that the plane could have returned to an airport safely. However, Sully argues that the simulations don't account for the human factor, the time it took to assess the situation and make a decision. In the end, the NTSB concludes that Sully acted correctly and that his actions were instrumental in saving the lives of everyone on board. The film closes with Sully being vindicated, not only by the investigation but also in his own mind, as he comes to terms with the enormity of what he accomplished. Sully, Miracle on the Hudson is a powerful story of courage, resilience, and the human spirit. It highlights the extraordinary abilities of an ordinary man who, when faced with a life-or-death situation, made the right choice under immense pressure. Subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to get notifications on our new videos.